Chapter 16. Providing Food for the Daw-ta-kars. "Isn't it 7 days yet, Grandma?" asked a young man as he passed early one morning. "Ha! 7 days? Can't you count?" said old Grandma. "There are 2 days more. Today is only 5 days. And then are you going?" "Going? Of course we're going. Didn't Thar say to come back next week? And doesn't he mean what he says? Doesn't he tell the truth?" "Yes, but this week has gone by so slowly." "But 2 days more won't take long. Only all day today and all day tomorrow, and then the next morning we will go." And in delight the boy skipped off to work, slashing the tips of some branches with his long, sharp knife as he passed. The 2 days wore slowly away, and early the next morning a more excited crowd you never saw in all of your life. "I wonder what we'll look like," said one of the girls. "Like white people or like jungle people?" "Like jungle people, of course," answered another. "Yes, but these pictures he showed us last week, lots of them were like white people." "Well, maybe they were white people." "Oh, if you're white, does the picture make you white? And if you're Karen, does the picture make you Karen?" "What are you asking me for? Did I take your picture?" "Oh, I can't wait. Let's run. Let's hurry up a bit. Let's run." So the little company, with Clever Queen tied to the back of her new mother, quickened their steps until they were fairly running as they reached the mission station. They had started so early and had run so fast that it wasn't even breakfast time when they arrived, and the school children were still at work in the gardens, in the rice mill, and in the kitchen, and in the houses. "Where's Thar?" they asked a boy who was sweeping up the leaves off the path. "Right over there near the saw pit where the boys are sawing timber for our new schoolhouse," he said, and pointed across the field. "Well, Grandma, here we all are," I greeted them cordially. "Have you finished your rice so early this morning?" "Yes," some said hesitatingly, hastily adding, "We wanted to see our picture so much that we weren't hungry." "Well, come along and I'll let you see the picture," I replied. And before long, 12 or more persons were eagerly crowding around the little piece of paper, all trying to see it and hold it at the same time. "Oh, look at Grandma," said the one who was holding it at that time. "Where? Where?" chorused a dozen voices. "Let me see." And while the first one put her head back to laugh, the picture passed on to someone else. "Oh, look at Miss Quick and her crooked mouth," squealed another. "Where? Where? Where?" chorused the others, and the picture was taken from her. "Oh, do I look like that?" said the next. "Look at that old bamboo pipe." "Where? Where? Where?" chorused the others, and so they went on, and long after breakfast, after the school had gone in, and while the dispensary patients were being attended to, they laughed and looked and laughed and looked at the funniest thing that they had ever seen in all of their lives. "But Thar, we're not pretty like the other pictures you showed us last week," they complained at last. "Well, now, of course you can't blame me for that," I said. "The picture box takes the picture exactly as you are, and if you had a dirty old pipe in your mouth and beetle juice dripping down your chin, you can't expect to be as pretty as my school children." "Surely that's it," said one. "The children here don't smoke and they don't chew betel nut." "Yes, and they comb their hair better than we do, and they wash their clothes too, and that makes them pretty. Thar, if we don't smoke and chew betel nut, and if we wash our clothes, would we be pretty too?" some of them asked, and a few of the younger ones said, "Well, we are going to see. We are not going to smoke or chew any more, and we'll see if we get pretty." "Just look at my little clever queen," said the proud mother, who by this time had had plenty of opportunity to gaze at the picture. "Clever Queen doesn't smoke or chew, and she's the prettiest one of the lot of us." A dozen voices said, "Where?" A dozen hands reached to take the picture to examine Clever Queen's picture. "So she is," they all assented at last. "Clever Queen's the prettiest one of the bunch." Her mother hugged her tight, and old Grandma added, "Thar, when Clever Queen grows up, may we send her here to school?" "Surely you may, Grandma," I said. Then, as if asking Clever Queen's permission, she proudly rubbed the baby's cheeks and said, "Clever Queen, when you grow up, do you want to come here to school and learn all the wisdom of the white man? Do you, Clever Queen?" And Clever Queen just beamed the biggest smile you could ever wish to see. "Oh, look, she's smiling," echoed the dozen voices. "She wants to come. She wants to come. She's not frightened by the white man. She's eaten his medicine. Her sores are better. She had her picture taken. Of course she'll go to the school when she grows up. And as the old grandma back home would say, she'll become food for the Daw-ta-kars." "When do we have to come again, Thar?" asked Grandma as they were leaving. "Oh, come any time you like," I said. "Clever Queen is all right now. By the time you finish the medicine we have given you, the last little sore will be all healed." Grandma was proud and happy. "There," she said, "the chicken bones were true. The chicken bones were true." They said footsteps coming to the south were returning to the village. And here we are, all returning, and the sores are all healed. Truly, there is help and healing with the God worshippers. We'll be back someday, Thar, we'll be back. And when Clever Queen grows up, we will bring her here to school. And laughing outright as she said it, we'll let the Daw-ta-kars eat her. And as I watched them returning happily to their village, I wondered if ever little Clever Queen would come to the school when she grew up. But I have something very disappointing to tell you. You will be sorry to hear that Clever Queen's real mother disappeared about this time, and we did not hear of her any more. She became so afraid of the curse which she thought had forced her to bring back her baby to the woman who had bought her, that I suppose she thought she had better go somewhere else to live. So we did not know what happened to her, and she does not come into this story any more. So from now on we shall call the woman who bought her Clever Queen's mother, not her new mother.